Hello, and welcome to Teenage Brain, Section 3, Lesson 1, How Social Media Affects Your Brain. Before we begin this lesson, let's look at our culminating task prompt. Students will use their knowledge of the teenage brain to answer the culminating task question. Does being a teenager positively or negatively affect one's decision-making? You will need to be sure to address and refute at least one counterclaim in your response. Today you will read Teens, This is How Social Media Affects Your Brain to identify the major claims made by the author regarding how social media use affects the teen brain. You will also analyze how the author develops and supports each claim. For this lesson, you will need Teens, This is How Social Media Affects Your Brain, the discussion tool, your reading response journal, and your argument understanding tool 3. Here are our learning targets for this lesson. Can you explain how social media is changing the way teens experience social learning? And can you support your explanation with relevant evidence from the text? Now we're going to look at our Section 3 diagnostic prompt to kind of give us a focus for this section. Should parents limit their teens' access to social media? Let's dive a bit further with this prompt. What is this prompt asking you to do? What texts is this prompt asking you to address? What are some important verbs in this prompt? You will have 5 minutes to think about the prompt. Before reading Teens, This is How Social Media Affects Your Brain, you're going to answer the questions in Nearpod. What is the text type, and what do you understand about the text based on this information, the title and the text type? After doing so, you will read Teens, This is How Social Media Affects Your Brain. Be sure to pay attention to the reading focus. What parts of the brain did researchers at UCLA and Birkbeck University find social media impacts? While you're reading the text, I want you to also think about the following. What happens to the brain when a teen is using social media? What did researchers find out about the content of the photos teens were liking on social media? You will have 3 minutes to answer the question in Nearpod and 7 minutes to read the text.